So check this out, right? It's a cold world. And like they used to say back in the day, man, these could be our last days. You don't believe me? Check this out, right? A train platform killer is caught on camera. Let's get to it.
Hey, did you see anything?
He got shot in his neck or in his head or something.
You went up the hill.
Hey, stop!
On May 20th, 2022, just after 4 a.m., St. Paul and Metro Transit Police responded to a 911 call reporting gunshots and a man on the Green Line station platform, badly wounded but still moving.
911, where is your emergency?
Somebody just got shot on transit. He's on 6th and Cedar. He's at the transit center. He's on
Is he on the train?
Yeah, no, he's
on the platform?
He's on the platform.
All right, just one moment. I'm going to get Metro Transit on the line.
Man, no, we can't go out there, man. I need you guys to send an ambulance and the police to the transit center on 6th and Cedar. There's a guy on the eastbound platform that just got shot.
That's in Minneapolis, correct?
No, we're in St. Paul.
You're in St. Paul? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Please hurry.
Okay.
You just don't need to go out there.
Who is it? Do you know this person?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm looking out my window and I just heard a gunshot.
Okay. Well, how do you know that?
And I
heard it?
Because I'm looking at the guy laying on the platform.
Oh, I understand.
And the other guy that shot him ran away. He's moving. We need to get an ambulance here on 6th and Cedar. On 6th and Cedar right now.
That's what we're working on it.
Hey! Hey! Hey, did you see anything? Did you hear shots?
Yes. That got shot. They shot him
5-4. My guy's critical. I'm getting a pulse. Start CPR.
Suspect is a black male, white sweater, black pants, white shoes. Has a 0432.
Get back! Get back!
He's my uncle, man. That's my uncle, man.
Do you have an extra set of gloves so I
Danny,
can take over if
which
need
side?
be? So I can take over if need be.
He runs off the platform and towards the Pioneer Press. And he runs off the road.
Perfect, thank you.
Up there! Suspect's up there!
Going up the hill.
Towards Kelowna. What's the description again?
See, this is why I don't like the trains, the subways, none of that type of stuff, bro. You know what I mean? Especially not at night by yourself. You just don't know. You could either be a victim, you could walk up on something that ain't have nothing to do with you. You just avoid it at all at all costs.
He went up the hill.
Description.
He ran up that way. Black male, white sweatshirt, white shoes, dark pants.
Black male, white sweatshirt. White sweatshirt? Yeah, black male, white sweatshirt. Air audience channel.
Despite officers' efforts to save him, 37-year-old Dimitri Ellis Strong was pronounced dead at the scene. The medical examiner later confirmed he had suffered 6 gunshot wounds, with his death caused by massive blood loss.
Yeah, when the cop rolled up there, he wasn't moving at all. You didn't see his body like flailing or moving around or hopping or jumping or anything. It was just, I was thinking in my mind he was already gone.
As that grim reality set in, officers turned to witnesses trying to piece together what had just unfolded.
The last thing on is your brain. I mean, the first thing on is your brain, not your heart, the last thing going out. That means he must have got shot in his neck or in his head or something. So
I don't know.
Oh, you know how fast the hospital came? Where he came? That was here like this, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I understand, but it's a murder, right?
But you talking about murder, bro. What you say he got hit in his arm?
If he did, they can't touch the homicide.
I'm talking about.
I'm lying.
No, I'm not saying when you lying, bro. I'm saying he must have got shot in his head because if he just died right there, he didn't get to the hospital or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? He must have been shot in his neck or his head.
was over a phone number.
A phone number.
Yeah. Dude was like, you got BB number, you ain't have to give me BB, you ain't have to lie to me about the number. It was like, man, I ain't have to do shit. He was like, you ain't have to do nothing. Why you lie to me? He like, oh. He like, these come around here. Dude on white coat came around like that. And when he came around like that, dude walked up. And dude went in and said, he was like, shoot over him right here. Now you heard pop, pop, pop.
Investigators combed through surveillance cameras.
Over a phone number, bruh? Over a phone number? Somebody had to die over a phone number? Is it that serious out here? You see what I'm talking about? They used to say back in the day, our last days.
Cameras in the area, piecing together the events of that early morning. One clip shows a man arriving at the Green Line station in downtown St. Paul. A few minutes later, two men, Dion Dawson and Sean Michael Tillman, walk onto the platform. The atmosphere shifts as the two groups exchange tense words and gestures. Dawson eventually crosses the tracks to briefly speak with Dimitri, while Tillman lingers back, eyes fixed on his target. Moments later, Tillman moves back across the tracks to the other platform. In an instant, he raises a handgun and opens fire. Tillman moves closer, fires 2 more shots at the victim, and runs away. Surveillance cameras capture Tillman as he fled through nearby streets. Unaware he's left his mask behind, a mistake that would become powerful forensic evidence. As the search for Tillman continued, investigators brought in Dawson for questioning, hoping he could lead them to their suspect's whereabouts.
How you doing, man? Crazy morning, right? Crazy work, crazy life, crazy year. Well, you feel like it's getting better, right? Oh, no. Just worse by the day, you know?
You didn't clean up things well.
Dr. Paul. What's up, Paul?
What partner's Sam?
Sam.
So, you're Dion Dawson?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna give you that.
What do you, tell me what happened this morning.
What? Well, God placed me in another devastating situation. I don't know. What do you want to know?
I want to know everything that you know from the time you woke up.
Okay, I haven't went to sleep, so
So you woke
a
up.
long night.
When did you last wake up?
It's a long story. I don't know.
Alright, go back as far as you can remember.
1987.
But as far as you can remember since you've been awake.
So how do you even end up over here? Boom, 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 boom. I know people from around, bro. Just by, conversation, blah, blah, blah. Right now, I'm on the streets, so it's easy to run into things. I ran into a guy, don't know his name, but I know him from just being around in the areas. We kind of pass by, we have conversations and stuff. Good dude, and he was having a problem this past night, and we chilled out. He was talking about things that he was going through and stuff. Good, opening up, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just need somebody to hear you, you know? Mm-hmm. I know very well. I've been there and done that. And one thing turned into another. We went downtown. That's why y'all even see me. I'm on the camera.
Yeah.
That's yeah, hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. And mind you, some across the way, I know another brother across the way. Still don't know his name either.
Okay. Is this the guy who was shot?
Oh, what?
The guy who was shot? Is this the other guy that you're talking about? Or is this just him?
Well,
I'll let you talk.
So I crossed the tracks, went over to the other side. That's because he must have had a problem with them. They know each other from the county or something.
Okay.
That was said. So I took 2 steps back. I don't know what's going on here. Mm-hmm. And he came around, boom, I moved around. Went back to the other side, down. And I'm in awe at this point, like, okay, this could have got solved in a whole nother different way.
Sure.
Now somebody's dead,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm involved somehow. Yeah.
Well, you're helping us out because you're filling in the puzzle pieces for us, because we have a little blip video. It's nice, right? It shows us a picture, but it doesn't tell us what happened, right? So you're hanging out with him for a little while. What did you call him when you're hanging out?
My name?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, what do you mean?
If I call him Paul, he calls me Sam. What do you call this guy?
Another dude off the block. Like, never really been on a name-to-name. I don't even tell people my name. And if they do have a name for me, it's not mine.
Correct, but I mean, like, do people call you D or, for
Any
Dion
kind
or
of street name,
anything like that?
But if I wake up and want to call myself George Yeah, because I don't know these people like that. I don't hang out with people. I'm not I'm a people person, but I'm not really social. Like, I hate humans, but I'm a people person. It's backwards as but it keeps me out of trouble, and that's why I don't hang around. It's really just, what's up, do, how's life, boom, boom, bam, keep it pushing. With this situation, yeah, I don't know his name. I've never had a name.
That's fine.
Like, I know that may be hard for some people to believe, but I've been like that before in life. Maybe not now as I'm older, but there were people you know what I mean, cross paths with, hold the conversation, and never really get to know a name. You know what I mean? It just, you see that person so much that y'all might be together one time or standing beside each other and y'all strike up a conversation. And you just don't ask them to, like, I know it sounds weird, bro, but it happens more often than not. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I don't know his name. I've never had a name.
That's fine. And when you guys were hanging out, what were you guys talking about?
He was more or less just trying to speak on his little issues that he was having in life, like just regular issues that people go through, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know, just small nitbits, and I was, you know, and I tried to get him to it.
Do you remember anything specific at all? Yeah.
Women problems and normal men shit. Like, it wasn't to the point that I know he was trying to catch it and he was kind of losing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But with my help, you know, and my energy, bro, you good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stay up, keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? Much love, much energy. That's what I give off. Much love, much energy. Yeah. Even if I'm having a bad day, I come out with a smile. Because it fixes other people's days and lives. You don't know what people are going through. Yep. And that's how that situation happened. Conversation went too far.
Okay. What was the conversation over?
And that's what like I said, they know each other from the county or something. That's what I heard over conversation.
You heard something mentioned about the county?
Yeah. Okay. Knowing each other in jail and stuff, who's been on the other, names being called.
How long have you known the guy that you were?
I don't know. Like I say by myself.
Yeah.
But we ran past each other, had a conversation. And, you know, was this like 2-3 years? 2 years? I'd say 2 years. Not the full 2 years, just like pieces and.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah. See, the earliest time back that you can think of seeing that guy is about like 2-3 years.
Not even 3.
Okay.
I could say 2.
2.
Where do you usually run into him at?
And we ran into each other like randomly. It was mostly like mostly by like smelling the university type.
Okay. What's up in that area that he would go to?
What you mean?
Like, why is Snelling University an area that you would usually run into him at? What's there?
It's CVS. There's many places. Bar.
Right.
There's the Walmart's out there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm aware, like,
right.
This is the business kind of stuff, but I mean, does he live around there? Or
I know where he lives. We're not close like that. I don't get close to people. Mind my business. Show my respects. Keep it pushing. I don't know where he lives. I was living in the area at that time. That's why I would run into him. I was living on in Highland, so I would come down Snelling. To go to work.
Take the A-line up there.
A-line.
So when you guys went and hung out, where did you guys go last night? So when you were coming down the hill, where were you guys coming from?
Coming down the hill. So where were we at? We were by what hospitals over here? Because I ran into him random. Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Oh, bro, good to see you, bro. Da-da-da. Start talking stuff. And he was just letting some go. Like, you know, like just honest, like I couldn't have counted this happening from miles away.
Sure.
And usually I know energy like that, but I know the energy when it collided, but it was too late.
Which is crazy, by the way, because he told them that this stemmed from a situation in county, I'm guessing county jail, right? How do y'all let a situation that y'all have in jail spill out into the streets that could send you back to jail with one person being dead. That last days, bro. Cause why would you even do something like that or have you made it out of jail? This is clearly so you clearly don't mind going back.
But I knew the energy when it collided, but it was too late. I moved away from the situation because I saw him, you know what I'm saying? So, look, it's clean cut. It's clean cut. It happened, bro. It could have been avoided. Like, there's nothing nobody could do.
See, I can tell, you're saying, you're a little off when you were the guy, when you ran into him up by the hospital. I'm assuming it was St. Joseph's. That's the one right behind Dorothy Day Cathedral.
Yeah.
Right down there?
Yeah.
Okay. So, when you were running into him and you could tell he's a little bit off, he's kind of saying some stuff that you're kind of like you were saying, I'm trying to give you some good vibes here because you're...
Yeah, but it wasn't off, it was just real. He was saying what he was going through, people have problems.
So more of a hurting than an actual, I'm not all there right now?
Just everything in a bundle, you know what I'm saying? He's just trying to figure it out, bro. And me being go easy, you know what I'm saying, cool, I converse with people that have issues and problems. Not that I could solve them, but sometimes you just gotta get it off, bro. And that was that, and then it tripled into something else. So,
how long did you walk around and talk? What'd you say?
Just regular conversations, man. He was going through some things. He was letting some off. It's clean cut, bro. The conversation wouldn't have led to what happened.
Correct. I'm not saying it did.
I'm just letting it be known.
We're trying to figure out who he is. That's what we're looking at.
Well, it's your job.
I mean, just to be super clear, you're not in any kind of trouble whatsoever.
I don't know yet.
Right?
I'm not out of here yet. That was
Sure.
correct.
Well, yeah. No.
Hey, I don't blame him on that. Y'all got me in here. I'm on this side of the table. The door ain't on this side where I can just get up and walk out. The door is clearly out of the camera view, so it's by the cops. So y'all got me in here. Nah, I've heard y'all tell people that before. You know what I mean? You're not under arrest, right? Yeah, but I ain't out of this room yet either. So I don't blame him for that.
Whatsoever.
I don't know yet.
Right?
I'm not out of here yet. That was
Sure.
correct.
Well, yeah. No, you're not now, and that was our doing. Right? We made sure that you weren't in handcuffs. You're not under arrest.
All right.
You're not going to be under arrest.
All right.
Okay?
And that was why I was the one that popped in to check on you when we were downtown. Because I didn't know who had been checking on you yet.
No.
I was busy dealing with the bodies, all the other stuff, and then someone said that you were still down there in the car, and I was like, well, anybody checked on him? And I went over and popped in on you. So, you're completely helping us here.
Yeah.
And it is our job to figure it out. But any help that you can give us, like you said,
We need your help.
if he said, that he's having girl problems, that Ashley or that whatever was it, those little correct, but those little things like that can help us to figure out who he is, because like I said, someone's dead now.
So that's what I'm saying. So everything was it was never to that level of, it was more of a snap thing, like just a moment, because in conversation, it was just like I said, normal. We all go through things, and you let it off differently. Some people let it off differently. Some people don't let it off, and that'll kill you. I know that very well. And it was just normal. It was just normal. Little, he's going through his little, trying to figure out what he's going through type to a real one like me. You know what I'm saying? I help the youth. You know what I'm saying? I'm outside. I'll be where that just happened. I don't even like to talk about it because it's still brand new. Where that just happened, that's where I'll be down there helping the youth down there with the green shirts and the orange shirts and bringing people together and stuff. So, man, it's just a crazy world, bro. And I just end up in the wrong places at the wrong times. I don't know if God wanted me to be there or I shouldn't have been there, but how the fuck? I don't know.
So smoking then too?
Gross.
Huh?
Gross.
Not on the same level.
No, because we're just I told you,
Smokey,
I
the only reason I bring that up is Smokey always hangs out down there. He
Oh, my word.
has to deal with them all the time.
They're all lost, bro. They're lost beings, bro.
So, just, again, knowing that you're not in any kind of trouble, you won't be in trouble, none of that business, right?
It's just help, bro.
We need your help. We need to know anything that you know about this guy.
And you mostly got it. It is 2 years of, basically 2 years of knowing each other. Not really knowing each other, though. I don't even know the dude's name. He don't know my name. It's just always been like, you know, the cordial, like, now we see each other multiple. Hey, what's up, bro? What you doing? You know what I'm saying? Oh, man.
And do you always run into him somewhere different? Or is it usually around the same area?
It's usually around the same areas. I haven't seen him in a minute.
Which area is that?
I told you around Snelling or downtown.
Okay, that's even recently.
Even recently? No, recently things have shifted in St. Paul. Like a lot of St. Paul are Minneapolis are in St. Paul, and everything is backwards. So I just try to stay the far as away as I can.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like recently everything's been backwards. I don't know what's going on, and I don't want to know. Keep it all the way 100. Like, I ain't got nothing to keep from you. Like,
I feel like dude is trying to protect himself. You know what I mean? Like, it's a different world where he probably hangs out at, man. And to go back after speaking to the cop and people label you a snitch, he could be the next body they come across because somebody feel like he ratted them out or told the cops that he was the one and he did the shooting. Like, so I feel like he's being very vague for a reason. And it may be due to him trying to survive out here because the police aren't going to be with him 24/7. He has to go back into this environment, this jungle, and survive. So he's kind of trying to help as much as he can, but he's kind of trying to keep himself alive, I guess, if you want to put it that way.
man, this just happened, bro. Like, just a snap.
Yeah.
And that's how happens.
Yep.
Life, man, it's not promised, bro. I got numb to life a long time ago.
I haven't watched any of the video on the incident, but how far away were you from when the shots?
Yeah, I'm gonna see on the camera.
Correct, but I don't have it right here right now. I mean, it's not like I'm just wondering how far away you were.
Hey, too close.
Too close. Because the only view I've seen is him shoot him.
I stepped away already.
Yeah.
When I saw it hit the corner.
Because it wasn't quick. You heard that, right? It was pop, 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 and then a couple seconds, and then pop, pop, pop. Right?
Crazy. That's hate-filled.
I bet you could hear him pleading for his life, too, because he had his hands up. He was asking that guy not to shoot him. And he came up and he frickin' shot him.
But what he did do was he put himself in that situation. Nobody deserves to be murdered.
Correct.
But words play into.
What was he saying?
He was just trying to be tough, bro. To get you hurt. Especially talking to somebody that's really actually going through things, bro. Like, anything, it could have been handled in a whole lot of different ways. And he had his backpack talking about if I had it on me, I would do this and all that. Like, bro, you already see he's clutching, and you don't want to do that. Not even tell him, don't do that. Went back across.
I was wondering, because how did him sitting right in this room, recognize the man had a strap on him, and he was smart enough to be like, let me moonwalk out of this situation. But the other dude, and now he explains it, because I was wondering why the other dude didn't notice it too and try to get out of there. But He just said it. He was being tough.
When you hit the corner, I already know. And bullets don't got no name. If you air it out right here, because anybody can hit it.
Yep.
I don't know. Look, I hopped over the fence, went over to the other side.
Where did you go after this happened?
That's a good question. I went blank for a second when it happened.
Where do you remember ending up?
I ain't go far. I was still in the same block. That's why I'm here.
Yeah. You didn't run into him again after this, right?
No. At all. You know, I don't want to be not with him.
I'm just asking the question, man.
And here's the thing, so like you guys come down the hill, so the reason that we're asking you where you came from and all that stuff is because you came down the hill with him, right?
Yeah.
And when you guys come down the hill, you guys take that path, you're on the south side of 5th Street, walking from Wabasha, you cross Cedar, you guys come up onto the platform together, and then you guys both go down the platform, and then that's the last view I have of you on that camera because I get called out and I didn't have time to look at all the cameras. But then I see him come back by himself, and that must be when they're yelling across the platform.
Yeah,
right
and
there,
now,
right?
so look, to fix that picture for you.
Sure.
So the platform's one side, there's the thing over there. We came from this side. They were over there in a group on that side. But I don't know the other dude's name either, but I just know him from being outside. Cool dude, you know. Went over, what's up, bro? And I could see it in his eyes. He already had tension. You know, look over, he had tension. What's up? They just talking back and forth. Well, you know me from. That's where I went. When he came back around by himself, I was hopping over to the other side because I knew he was coming. And I don't know how this is gonna play out.
And you can't remember what he's telling them, what he's, you remember when they're both
Conversation.
Yeah, anything.
I gave you the basics. They knew each other from
Correct. And I know you're giving me the basics, but I'm asking you to give me anything that you can remember.
It's fast-paced thinking. You can't.
And I get that. And I'm not saying you're lying to me or anything like that. I'm just saying
that. I'm saying that in the time period of that happening, to be listening to people's words, I'm watching movements.
Correct.
At that point, I'm watching. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta watch out for me. I'm gone. The conversation is already going left, and it's just could have been avoided. Could have fought it out.
Mm-hmm.
Could have went a lot of ways, but here we are.
Yep, that's the way it went down, though.
Fuck.
So when he gets done after the shooting, he runs right back up that south side of Wabasha, back up the hill. Do you have any idea where he would have been going?
Hell no. I was trying to get away from everything.
And I know
Wherever he was going, I was going in the opposite direction. How you gonna ask him a question like that? Do I know where he was going? Opposite of me. My legs were moving opposite of him. What you mean, bro? I wasn't trying to see where you. Let me follow him and see where. Man, he just shot this dude. I ain't trying to follow him nowhere.
up the hill. Do you have any idea where he would have been going?
Hell no. I was trying to get away from everything.
And I know that you're trying to get away from it. I'm just wondering if, from your contacts with him, if if there's anything up there that would lead you to jar your memory of, oh, you know, he might have gone over here or something like that.
No.
Okay.
Because like I said, you asked me if I seen him recently in like the time period, boom, boom. Like, I haven't really seen him.
Yeah.
And then that was like just that random day. Random night.
When was the last, so not counting within the last 24 hours, when was the last time you saw him, would you say?
Last 24 hours?
Yeah, not counting the last 24 hours.
Not counting the last.
When was the last time you saw him?
The last time I seen him. When I was living in Highland.
Up in Highland?
Yeah.
Which was how long ago?
That was maybe just a couple months ago.
Okay.
Anything else that you can remember about this guy? Or anything specific that these two are saying to each other when they're jaw-jacking?
Man, I just tapped into more of like conversations we was having because none of it was going in that direction. Yeah, that's mind-blowing, bro. Like, it was more just about jail talk because it was like they already had that tension. It wasn't random. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They knew each other?
Yeah, specifically.
And you think it's from the jail?
Well, that's what dude said out of his mouth. He said, we know each other.
The dead dude or the shooter?
Dead dude.
Dead dude said, we know each other.
We know each other from the county. didn't need to happen, bro. It could have been a lot more simpler, but I was talking about this all day. Life is simple because humans make it complicated.
You think this guy went downtown with the intention to kill this guy?
No.
You think he went down there with the intention to shoot him?
No. I think but like, who am I to say with...
Right, I'm just saying,
like,
based on your interaction with him.
That's what I'm saying, the conversation never led to that much, like, pressure, because if I'm with somebody that has enemies, and it'll be cool or something, like, but we just cool, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to be around you. You know what I'm saying? That's your issues. I know how to move right, bro. I move smart. And
you could tell that by his conversations too. You could tell he moves smart and he understands how to survive out here, bro. Cause instantly you see him, hey man, like walk across the platform, greet the other dude, even though they got tension. That to him is like saying, hey, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? Your issue with him is your issue with him, not with me. Because dude could have easily been like, nah, fam, you with him. You want some of this smoke too? Like, it could have went that way, but he quickly diffused it and then got up out of there. Cleared his name and got up out of there.
Yes, nah, like, but obviously the intentions were already there in both bodies of hurt or pain or whatever it was, and for whatever it was over. I don't know what happened in the county. I did my first 24 hours not too long ago in Ramsey. 24 hours. I did the fed, maybe.
Pretty quick.
Yeah, because they released me because they tased me. And
okay.
Yeah, while I'm shackled and cuffs, huh? Yeah, okay. I was gonna sit for my time. Yeah, I saw the officer. He was getting a tough guy. Okay, anybody can be touched if you can be touchable. You know what I'm saying? You're in my bubble, you're being tough, I pay your taxes. Treat you like a bully, bro. Like, anyways, which I shouldn't be doing because people get killed for nothing. But, you don't know any kind of street name that this guy goes by or anything? I do not.
Never called him anything other than bro or cuz or anything?
Okay, hey, family, hey, but I don't.
Never exchanged names or street name or anything at all?
Nope. Oh, he don't even know my name. We didn't need it. It was just conversation. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what's up, bro? Good. I'm really, yeah.
Do you want to get it to us?
Well, here we go.
You don't know.
I'm saying, what he's saying is if you remember something, would you tell us if you remember?
There's nothing that can...
I'm not keeping nothing out. This was not supposed to happen. These are two brothers, you know what I'm saying, that shouldn't be, cuz shouldn't be dead, he shouldn't be going, but things already happened, don't know the man's name, things that I think you should know. Let me gather it up. Like, I think I told you everything. I ain't keeping nothing out. Wrong, bro. What you got in there?
I got a couple pictures of the guy. But you said you don't know who he is anyways, right?
By name.
By name. Okay.
Well, you can show, make sure that's...
I'm sure that's the guy we're talking about.
Oh, weren't we together on the same day? Hey, my picture's in there too?
No. So this is the guy who shot him, and that's who we've been talking about this whole time, right? Just so that we're clear.
Right here you
go. I did my part.
And you don't know who...
You see that? He ain't identifying him. He ain't even trying to look over there and lean into the look. Yeah, bro. Because then that, as much as we want these cases solved, at the same time, we got to think about him. He got to survive out here, bro. He got to go back into that jungle and survive. And him pointing fingers and different things and being labeled a snitch or getting somebody locked up ain't going to be good for his well-being. So he gave you a lot, but I doubt he'd lean over. If he does, I'd be surprised, but I doubt if he'd lean over there and say, yeah, that's him right there. He may do it, but I wouldn't be surprised.
You don't know his name, right?
That's what I say, right?
All right. That's good.
Even though investigators got nothing from Dawson about Tillman's location, within 24 hours they traced his movements. An officer soon spotted him near a liquor store on the 400 block of University Avenue in St. Paul.
All right, 229, he has a black hoodie. He has a black sweatshirt with the gray hoodie, black pants, white and black Nikes. He's going eastbound Uni from Arundel now. He's walking on foot.
206 and responding squads. Once you get in the area, cue your lights and sirens.
Cue lights and sirens once you're in the area.
Hey, stop! All right, he's running northbound Arundel from University. All right, he's going eastbound on Sherburne from Arundel. Stop! Police! All right, guys, I need a perimeter. Let's do northbound to Thomas. University is our southern border. Western Avenue is our eastern border. And then let's go to McCubbin for the western border. Transit 229. Last seen northbound through the yards from Sherburne between Western and the next street west of Western.
Copy. So it's going to be northbound through the yards from Sherburne between Western and the street west of Western will be Arundel.
Our friend, let's keep this border set up. He's in here somewhere in this grid. Keep Thomas as our northern border.
After a brief foot chase, officers arrested Tillman nearby, recovering clothing, a face mask, and other items he tossed. On March 25, 2024, after a 2-week trial, a Ramsey County jury found Sean Michael Tillman guilty of first-degree premeditated murder, second-degree intentional murder, and possession of a firearm by an ineligible person. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole, alongside a concurrent 5-year sentence for the firearm charge. For exclusive clips
and back to county he goes, right? That same county that he had the beef in and it spilled over into the streets will let him go. He right back there probably. That's what I'm saying, man. It's not worth it, bro. All this just over a conversation or a dislike. He had to lose his life. And I don't want to speak ill on bruh who's no longer with us, but we gotta stop being tough. I know it's hard to say that because I lose my temper as well. So sometimes it is hard to control, but we gotta do better at it, bro. Especially analyzing the situation and paying attention and being aware of your surroundings and understanding that this dude right here will go all out and make sure you don't make it home to your family. So listen, man, y'all be safe though.